My friend Misery Hates Company was kicked from his clan for talking about this topic inside of Diablo Immortal. Just yesterday, another video came out regarding account buying, account selling, win trading, all of that in Diablo Immortal. Now, I did put a video, actually a video series out on this 6 to 8 weeks ago on my channel. It's now becoming a revisited topic, and Misery Hates Company put out this video, which naturally I'm going to watch, about account buying. Everyone wants to know what his opinions are. But after making this video, he was kicked, removed from his clan for various reasons. I'm going to get into the reasons why. He actually put a video out on this today, which I urge you guys go watch. I'll be linking that in the description of the video, and you guys can chime in letting me know if you agree with this or not. I'm going to share my opinions as well, which may actually surprise you. But let's first go on over and let's see what Misery had to say that was causing all of this drama inside of the game. Let's take a look over there on his latest video, or actually that video we were just taking a look at. So here is the video. Let's go full screen. He basically lets us know what's up within the first 15 seconds. Here we go.
When it comes to account buying, I personally don't have a problem with it. You know, people do that in a lot of different games. And to me, I just ask how, and I'm asking genuinely, I'm not being a smart ass. Like, how is it impacting you if somebody buys or sells their account? I'll get those as soon as this is over.
All right, so he doesn't seem to have a big issue with account buying. Whether you agree with that or not, that's up to you. Everyone has their own opinion. A lot of this discussion actually has to do with, is it okay? Are you allowed to speak your opinion? Or are you kind of, you know, silenced as a content creator regarding that? Now let's go on over to the video that he has today. He says, kicked from clan. I was kicked from my clan and the reason will blow your mind. Last night I went over to his channel and he was having an open discussion with his community about how he was kicked from his clan, why this happened, his thoughts on it and all of that. And some of the things that were said in that are actually going to surprise you. Let me take a sip of my coffee while we start our morning out here. I want to talk about, 1, do I think it was okay that he got kicked? 2, was it handled properly? 3, how does Blizzard play into this? And 4, what was number 4? And 4, I guess, is focused around expectations of the community to discuss these topics in Diablo Immortal. Getting my volumes back right here. Now here we go. Okay. So first things first, I want to say Misery is someone that I've met in person. He is an amazing dude, just a genuine nice guy. I have met a ton of content creators. I've been on YouTube now for approximately 9 years. I've been out to events everywhere for different games, not just for Diablo Immortal, and I've met a ton of content creators, and a lot of them are really cool. Misery Hates Company is definitely one of them. He's just a nice guy who is more of a casual player inside of the game, kind of like myself, than one of the hardcore, die-hard guys. We all know who plays what role inside of the game and whatnot. But I just want to say very in the beginning that he's a great guy. He's not here to harm anybody, and great people, not great people, everyone has their own opinions and is entitled to it. But Misery Hates Company, he is a presence online. He is the voice of Diablo Immortal, or one of the voices of Diablo Immortal. And things that he says to an audience, people hear that. Now, if you are a clan leader and you have values of your clan, values that you believe people within the clan need to follow and be aligned with, this is where I go back and forth on what's actually being said here. 1, if you have a group, whether it be a clan inside of the game or something else, and you want everyone value aligned, and someone is not aligned with your values, then as a clan leader, you have the ability and the right to remove them from your clan. Misery Hates Company in that video stated that he does not have a problem with account buying, that it's against terms of service, but it's done in every single game. I'm on the fence about it. Does it directly impact me in my personal gameplay? No, it doesn't. But I know that it does impact a lot of players, other players that are buying accounts, other players that are not buying accounts, and just the overall cycle of being an immortal and all of that inside of the game. It definitely does manipulate how the game functions. So I'm on the fence. I would lean more towards the fact that If it's against terms of service, it shouldn't be done. The rules are there for a reason. I'm generally a law-abiding guy. But that's not Misery's job. That's not my job. That's not the community's job. That's Blizzard's job to enforce the right things. Now, Misery also speaks about in his video how Blizzard chooses to, and these are my words recapping what he said, so please, again, I urge you to go watch his video so you can actually hear the words from his mouth. I don't want anyone to take what I say and say, oh, Misery said that. If you quote me, make sure you quote the source, which is actually Misery Hates Company. He said Blizzard will choose to, they'll ban for this, this, and this, but they won't ban for that and that, all against terms of service. That's a Blizzard issue. Blizzard has to deal with that in their way. They need to put the rules in place that they can enforce. And if it's not an enforceable rule, probably shouldn't be there, right? Because it's just like a slap on the wrist type of a thing. Either way, that's not really what this discussion is about. Now, he was kicked from his clan because at least the clan leader didn't like what was being said, shed negative light, and put excessive amounts of stress and strain on the clan from the video. He also states in his video that he posted today, again, remember I shared that he posted this one right here, kicked from my clan. As you can see, I was about halfway through it when I stopped watching and continued here. I think I got the gist of what it was, and I needed to get my video out as well. He said that when he was approaching the clan leader to discuss the topic, and this was actually kind of crazy, the clan leader felt uncomfortable talking about it. Now, I understand uncomfortable. Listen, I get uncomfortable discussions, and they suck. I hate uncomfortable discussions. I'm not a guy that wants to get in the middle of a mess. I like things to be calm, relaxing, and just, I don't want to be involved in any of these uncomfortable conversations. It seems like the clan leader is also in a similar boat. He doesn't want to be part of this uncomfortable conversation. But as the leader of the clan, removing someone from the clan, especially a Diablo partner content creator, I feel like that uncomfortable conversation, Misery Hates Company was due that conversation. He should have been able to have that conversation, at least, even if not to come back in the clan, at least so that he could understand exactly why it happened. People get banned from Diablo Immortal all the time, and what's the number one complaint? I was sent a generic email. I don't know why I was banned. There's no one to really talk to. This is literally the same thing, except for the clan leader is now not having the conversation that is due. Because it's uncomfortable, and I do get that. We're playing a game here for fun, casually. Now, on top of that, Misery did not say any names or any clan names. I don't know any names or any clan names. They're not in my cluster. But he did say that they were a competitive clan. So it wasn't just a bunch of casual dads that mess around and, just play to play. They were actually, pushing for Immortal and things like that as well. So they were, legit enough to have the structure needed. Was the video that Misery posted, was this video actually causing harm to the clan? His opinion on his channel talking about account buying. I don't think so. I don't think that anything that he could have said in that video would have hurt his clan in any way. But again, that's my opinion. I'm not in his clan. I'm not his clan leader. I don't have to follow his clan's values, and I don't have to be aligned with his clan in any way because it's not my clan family. I'm aligned with my clan, the Scrappy Echoes. I'm aligned with our values, and I'm actually very good friends with Red October, who is the clan leader. So probably a very different situation. But I personally don't believe that this video, after watching it and then discussing it on his stream last night and then watching his video today, half of it, I don't believe that it would have put his clan in any negative light. So that's me personally. Again, my opinion doesn't matter there because I'm not part of it, but I just wanted to share it. I understand uncomfortable as well, but unfortunately in a role of that nature, I feel like sometimes you have to have that uncomfortable conversation. If I'm working at a job and I have to fire somebody, I can't just send them a text and tell them that they're tired. They're fired. I have to tell them why. I have to have that really uncomfortable conversation. So this brings up the other topic of being a content creator, being reached out to by community to address topics. All right. months, honestly, for the past year, I've been reached out to talk about account buying, account selling, manipulation of Shadows versus Immortals, the whole reign and all that. And I never talked about it for 10 months. I never did. I didn't want to get involved. It wasn't something that directly affected me, which maybe is selfish, but I just didn't want to get involved in it. It's messy, all right? It's messy. But after, like I said, 2 months ago, 6 weeks ago, whatever it was, I actually decided to do it. I had the video. And I tried to come through with a very overarching look. In the beginning, my first video, I didn't 100% understand what was going on. The video that followed, I got a lot more context from the hundreds of DMs that I received that day, and I really got to see what was happening. Still, throughout all of that, I was with my clan family. I was supported by my clan family. I wasn't kicked by my clan family. And I'll tell you what, the topic that I talked about, the depth that I went into, was probably a lot more controversial about what was going on than what Misery discussed in his video. Now, the difference is he stated that he was not against the account buying and selling. That was his statement, how he started his video. And that, I think, is probably what the clan heard. And they're potentially thinking, I don't want to be associated with buying and selling accounts. I don't want Blizzard to hear that. I don't want anyone that we're competing against to see that, because we are legit. We're up here, we're competing, and we're a solid clan, and we're legit players. We're not buying and selling accounts. Whether they are or not, I have no idea. But that's probably where that all went. And that's probably why they didn't support their content creator clan member, and instead they decided to kick him, or at least the leader did. I don't know how many people were involved in that decision. Now, another note is, just because we're a content creator, just because, I'll say me specifically, just because I'm a content creator, just because I'm a Diablo partner, that doesn't make me any different than anyone watching this video. It doesn't give me any extra rights inside of the game than anyone else. All right, we all are people playing the game, and I don't expect to be able to get away with things inside of the game that other people can't get away with. And quite frankly, I don't think that I can. I think that if I were to break certain terms of service, my account would get banned just like anyone else's. Now, it's up to Blizzard to do their account banning. It's up to them to decide, okay, are we going to ban people because they're selling pets too high? Are we going to ban people because they're AFK farming? Are we going to ban people because they're dungeon, whatever it is? Are we going to Susan Express ban people because they're getting currencies at a cheaper price in the game? Are we going to ban people because they're buying accounts? That's a Blizzard choice that they need to do and that they need to make. And overall, it would be great if it were all very just across the board fair. We're not there. That's another video and another discussion. But I did want to say that, and going back to that topic, it's tough as a content creator to tackle these topics. You have people, it's just like politics. And listen, I never talk politics. I'm not even a political guy. I vote and do all that stuff, but I am not overly into politics. I don't even really keep up with it. It's not my thing, and it never has been, never will be. And I will never talk about my opinions on that stuff or anything like that on politics, religion, or any of that kind of stuff in the channel, because it is not at all in the world that I live. But when you talk about these topics inside of the game that are relevant, there's people that are on both sides, just like Republican, Democrat. You got this side and this side. There's not going to be an agreement most of the time, no matter what. So you have the account buyers and sellers on one side, account buyers and sellers on the other side, people that don't buy accounts on both sides. It's just, you can't make that video and have everyone be happy. No matter what is said in that video, no matter how neutral a stance you take. And believe me, guys, I intentionally, in my videos during that topic, took a very neutral stance. I didn't want to side with one side or the other. There were things happening on both sides. And there are, in all of the instances, in all of the servers that are doing this, for all of the players that are doing this. It's just how it is. But you can't make everyone happy. You're going to have people that hate on you no matter what. Now, a video was posted yesterday about this topic. It wasn't Misery's video. And I saw actually in the comments, someone said, and they're entitled to their opinion, they said, you covered this so much better than Echo did in his video. So I watched the video. I'm like, oh, I want to see what he said. Like, what did he say? And he basically said the same shit. It was basically the same stuff with his opinion, of course, and his style of the video. I think it was a good video. I think it addressed the topic. I do think it was a good video. I'd actually be curious to know if he had any backlash from his video as well. But that's, as content creators, as YouTubers, like, there's trending topics. Someone's going to be the first one to talk about it. In this case, it just happened to be me 2 months ago. Just, it's not always me, but this time it was. And then other people are going to come and do their rendition of that video. This is how YouTube works. I mean, in any platform, any game, any vlog, any topic, doesn't matter. So there's no problem with multiple people covering it, but we all have our own opinions, and that's what we share with our communities in our own style. So it's just a difficult thing for any content creator to talk about it, because we have an audience and we have influence of that audience. I mean, I don't think that everyone listens to my beck and call, but I do know that there are some people that are potentially swayed based off of my opinion of the game, which is why I always try and be very transparent and honest with how I feel about stuff, and why I will purposefully not call out names, not call out people, not do anything to intentionally hurt or make difficulty for any people, because I know that I do have some influence, even if on a small number of people. And what I never want to do here is make anyone's life more difficult for them. So, in summary, Misery was kicked from his clan because he stated that he didn't really care too much about account buying and selling. He was not against it. Although against terms of service, it happens in all games. His clan leader was very uncomfortable talking about the topic. He was kicked from his clan, whether that was a discussion between a board or if it was just his clan leader's decision. I would assume there's some type of a discussion there. I mean, it's not like they're just kicking any member. They're kicking a member that has influence and can share things about the clan and, you know, get word out and help build clans, things like that. He was also kicked from the clan's Discord server, so he didn't have a way to communicate with them about it either. He's now clanless, and it's all around the topic of account buying and selling. My question is, did that video of his, and I'll be linking both of his videos down below, did it shine a negative light on that clan? I want your opinion. Obviously, the clan, at least the clan leader, whoever kicked, did believe that, and they are entitled to it. And that's the weird part, right? Misery Hates Company's my friend. I think he's a great dude. I don't even know if I agree with his opinion 100%, which is fine. But is the clan leader allowed to do that? Well, of course, the clan leader can kick someone from their clan. It's their clan. You can kick whoever you want. Do I think it's right? Probably not. Probably not, especially without a discussion, even if it's an uncomfortable one. Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'll be linking everything down below, and this topic just seems to never end. Maybe I'll get Misery on a call. Maybe we'll address this a little bit more in depth tomorrow. I'll see what I could do. By the way, guys, the website did drop. It's now bringing in content from all over the internet. So let me see if I can, I'm going to bring it up here really quickly for you. It is right there. Work in progress. As you can see, it's got content from all of my channels. And it does we do a nice job featuring the video, giving you a TLDR on what the video is about, talking about it in depth, giving you a Apollyon right there, by the way, was the one who had the video yesterday regarding the account buying and selling. I referenced it a few times inside this video. I will try to remember to link that video as well. But the website is here. It's echogaming.io. I hope you guys go on over and check it out, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.